All right, time to go to bed.
No, please. Another story. Just one last one.
You want Mum to kill me, right?
No, I promise. I won't tell Mum. I want to hear a scary story.
You don't plan on sleeping tonight, do you?
No, but I really want to hear a scary story tonight. I promise. I won't tell Mum.
Well, I suppose I could find a scary story for you. Let me see. There you go. The Man Who Walked. Here's a story that happened not so long ago about a man who walked. He was a selfish and stubborn man who had walked his way far from everyone else, for he thought he could live a better life on his own. He knew neither anxiety nor pain, and fearfulness was the worst emotion he could think of. He despised cowards the most. All day long he walked. He walked through the forest, fields and clearings he came across, and he never stopped to settle down, for he did not want people to come to him and bother him with their problems. They would often tell him that living alone out there was dangerous, but he paid them no mind. He was always telling himself, I am not a coward.
But didn't he need to eat, or drink, or even sleep?
Well, of course he did, but he did alone. The lone man was clever and resourceful. He always managed to find something to eat and a safe place to sleep. He feared neither starvation nor sleeping through a dark and cold night, because he thought he would always make it through. I am not a coward were the words he fell asleep to. But one day, he ran out of water. He started looking for a river, for he would quickly die with nothing to drink. For some unfortunate reason, he seemed to have arrived on a barren land. All the streams looked like they had dried up long ago, and no animal was to be seen either. But the lone man did not want to go back, and he refused to seek help. He decided to go forwards and follow the dried up stream, knowing it would lead him to its source where water would probably flow. So the man walked and walked, and even though the days were hot and his thirst was grand, he never swerved away from his path. When he finally arrived at the source of the dried up river, all he found was a dark hole in the rocks in front of him. Water was nowhere to be seen, but what he heard therein. He did not hesitate for a second, and despite the numerous warnings the people had given him, never go inside the mountain, he rushed into the darkness, lured by the promising sound of water.
But he wasn't afraid, right?
No, absolutely not. And so he walked and walked throughout the dark and terrifying bowels of the mountain, and not a second did the lone man think of going back, and not one time did he shudder. Eventually, he found it. But was the water his to take?